Hey, what's up everybody? Colby from Sanitarium Productions again. Today we're taking a look at the 50th anniversary box set of the Social Clash featuring the Baroness and Lady Jaye. We're going to unbox this thing and take a look at the individual figures inside of it and do a quick review of them, so stick around. So here's the packaged version of the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary Social Clash with Lady Jaye versus the Baroness. The packaging itself is, pretty standard for the 50th Anniversary line. File cards on the back, a little write-up here in the center, and the two figures in the package. So we're just going to go ahead and open this thing up and see what it does. So this one has this kind of clamshell packaging on it, and it's kind of taped on the sides and at the bottom. So we're just going to start out by just cutting that tape. Mostly. Then these tabs just kind of fold over. Like so. And you flip it over on the back side, and this should just kind of lift off now. Cool little standy up thing here. The 50th anniversary logo here, and the whatever it is. So we can get rid of the packaging now. And we're left with the two figures here. The figure stands are here at the bottom. One of them for Lady Jaye, one for the Baroness. Again, the 50th anniversary set has this nice kind of gold imprint on the actual raised logos for the figures on the stands. So the G.I. Joe emblem and the Cobra emblem. So those are really nice. So as you can kind of see here, there are a lot of accessories that come with these figures, and not a whole lot of indication as to which figure should have which accessories or anything like that. So we're just going to have to kind of guess at some of this stuff. We're going to start over here and just take out accessories that we think are for the Baroness. And I'm going to assume that these up here at the top are the ones that go with her. So this here. Knife, and we'll leave the other two knives there for Lady Jaye. For the Baroness here, she does have these plastic rubber bandy things that hold the weapons in her hand, so we're just going to go ahead and remove those to begin with. Then the gun there, and another rubber band. And we're just going to zoom in on this a little bit tighter. And here's the Baroness. Taking a look at her first. The detailing, it's pretty much the same figure as most of the other Baroness figures that we have seen. This particular one, though, has this kind of silver detail work in a lot of her costume. It does have this nice kind of gold Cobra logo insignia on her shoulder, which is very nice. Articulation is pretty much standard for these figures, so I'm not going to go into that too much. But overall, this is a very nice sculpt. The detail work, the silver, really makes the figure pop out a little bit more. Her head does articulate after you kind of loosen up a little bit. It is limited by the hair piece here, so you can kind of make it swivel around a little bit, but it's a little awkward. But it does work really well as it is. She's got her kind of sculpted glasses on there and some painted lipstick on there. So that's the figure itself. Now let's take a look at some of the accessories. First up, we have this grappling hooky platform thing. So this is theoretically kind of what she used in the Rise of Cobra movie when she was coming out of the helicopter to retrieve those canisters. So she would just stand on the platform and just kind of raise up and raise down. So that's kind of cool. Nice little grappling hook thing. This cool little mini machine gun pistol. Some nice red detail work on the actual gun itself. Her assault rifle, and it's pretty much the same one she's been packaged with in the past, so nothing new right there. And now she has two pistols. This one little bitty one, and this one's kind of medium sized one. They both have little pegs on the side of them. We'll figure out where that's supposed to go at some point in the future. And we threw in this one little knife here so she can have a knife, but I don't know if that really goes with her or not, but she's got a knife now. The other accessory she has is this Cobra Briefcase kind of thing. Nice Cobra logo on the back of it right there. And it does fold up, and it's a little stiff, but snaps in place like that right there. Very cool. But let's unsnap it for a second. So as you can kind of see in here, there are some molded pieces in the briefcase itself. The figure itself did not come with the accessory, but these are kind of made for, in some of the movie figures, they actually came with those nanotubes, nano canisters, whatever you want to call them. And those are meant to fit in here pretty snugly. So, yeah. It's kind of a shame they didn't actually include any of those with this set, but if you have some spare ones laying around, go ahead and put that in there. Otherwise, this is kind of the right size to just kind of fit the assault rifle, machine gun thing in here, theoretically, like that. And then you could also just stick the other two pistols in here if you wanted to. And sure, why not throw the knife in there as well? And it closes up, and she's got a armament full of guns to carry around. A briefcase full of guns. That's pretty cool. Now, just taking a look at the figure itself, I'm kind of just wondering why they included the little tabs on some of these guns. I thought, in theory, that she would have some place to actually attach those to her body, but that does not seem to be the case. So yeah, they don't actually attach to anything, so I guess we're just good to go. So overall, very nice sculpt, a lot of cool little accessories, and this nice little rappelling line thing that is kind of cool. Can probably attach to something else. You can add it to one of your helicopters, your airplanes, or whatever else, and kind of recreate the scene from the movie where she drops down out of the sky. So overall, very cool little figure. Next up we have the Lady Jaye figure. And Lady Jaye happens to come with a lot of weapons. So pull her out and pull out all these accessories if you can. A knife, machete knife. Some of these things are kind of flimsy plastic, so as you kind of might have just seen, I almost broke this one pulling it out of the package, but it's okay. And she has her backpack with a couple of different bombs in there, missiles, etc. There's a piece of tape holding on the rest of these guns. So we have an assault rifle that is pretty much the same as the one the Baroness came with. Have that assault rifle, a little Uzi looking thing, and then she has her big bazooka weapon, and then the spear launcher that she's more known for previous figures. And I'm just going to toss away this here packaging. And she does have one little armband here holding her green assault rifle in place. And it's being kind of tricky. We're just going to cut it off because it's not wanting to pull off easily. Well, maybe we are. There we go. Right, so that's all the accessories she comes with. So we'll just go ahead and zoom in real close and take another look at her. So taking a look at the Lady Jaye figure itself, this one is in her basically the same deco as the original figure came out back when she was first released in the Real American Hero line. She's wearing her black ball cap. Articulation is pretty much the same as all the rest of the figures, so we'll not go into that too well. Her head does move a lot better than the Baroness's figure, as we just saw. That's because she doesn't have the long hair to kind of hold it back. And the actual sculpt here is really nice. She's got this nice web gear, the kind of armor-plated shin pads or knee pads that a lot of the figures are coming with now. She's got kind of the baggy camo pants, and this kind of cool looking backpack thing as part of her web gear. The unfortunate thing is that this is going to kind of limit her when it comes to actually installing the backpack that she came with, because there is no the pack that she has on with her web gear kind of covers up the backpack that she would normally use to put on the backpack. So if you were going to try to do both of them, you'll have to kind of pull the web gear off. But overall, this is a very nice figure. The sculpt is really cool. I think it's new, best I can tell. It does reuse a lot of the other parts, but it's not just a repainted figure. So I do like it. It's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the actual weapons that she comes with. First up, this big assault rifle, and it has nice green detail work on it to kind of go with the olive drab kind of look that her clothing comes with. Then she has, again, the same assault rifle that the Baroness has, and a second assault rifle with a nice little green clip here. Kind of cool. Then just a little pistol, and another Uzi kind of pistol. The machete kind of knife here. A little bitty knife. the backpack that does have the removable missiles or mortar shells or whatever you want to call it. Those are pretty cool. Nice detail work all around with this. Then we have the actual rocket launcher. It is a two-piece rocket launcher. And that piece just kind of pulls off. There's nothing really holding it in place or anything like that. It just kind of snaps in there. So it's a little flimsy, but most of the time it's not really going to make much difference there. And then her kind of spear gun. I don't know what else you want to call that, but it's a spear gun. This is very much similar to the one that she came with from the original line. For me, I always thought it kind of looked like a camera that had a spear in it. This one does not quite look like a camera with a spear in it, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah, there is the Lady Jaye figure and all of her accessories. Again, this figure has a ton of weapons, so you won't be getting tired of using the same assault rifle over and over again with her. You have many choices to pick from, so find your favorite one and go for it. And here are the two figures side by side. They do complement one another very well. I think the Lady Jaye figure kind of has a little bit of an edge on the Baroness simply in the amount of armament weapons that she has. But the Baroness has a lot of kind of unique accessories here. The grappling platform is kind of a very cool little touch, and the case for the nano canisters is very cool looking. But yeah, so very cool set. If you can find a pretty decent price on it, I recommend picking it up. It is a very nice addition to the 50th anniversary line. And the two do complement one another nicely as a set. So I should mention that you are more than welcome to kind of mix and match the accessories as you see fit. Just because that this is how we have it pictured does not necessarily mean this is the way it has to be done. You can put in the grappling hook to Lady Jaye if you want, or let the Baroness carry the big bazooka gun, or whatever it is that you want to do. It's your world, so you let your own imagination decide how you want to play with these things. And there we have the G.I. Joe 50th Anniversary Social Clash box set. Lady Jaye and the Baroness. The set itself comes with a ton of great accessories. The sculpt work on both figures are excellent. And there's not really a whole lot more to say. It's a really great buy. If you can still pick it up, go ahead and get it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Comment below if you have any suggestions for more videos in the future. If you want to see something specific done, or maybe you haven't seen something that you want to see in the past, or maybe just nobody has done one yet, let me know. Subscribe to our channel, check out more of our awesome videos, and stay tuned for more upcoming projects, some G.I. Joe related, some other things as well. So until next time, Yo Joe.